If you're losing your Medicare plan, good news. This video is going to help explain to you exactly the steps that you can take in order to make sure you find the right plan and coverage for 2026. So please stay tuned. My name is Jamie from meetjamie.com. I'm a licensed insurance agent. I help people understand how the Medicare program works and then connect them with the coverage that fits their needs. And I decided to make this video because I'm already having people comment, email, call, and ask me what is happening with all of these Medicare plans that are going away in 2026, and more importantly, what should I do? So here's the challenge that you face if you're on Medicare and you're losing your plan. You're probably getting a notice in the mail, or you soon will get a notice in the mail telling you that your plan is ending. With that comes this idea of deadlines. So there is a limited window of opportunity that you have to switch, and it's going to require that you take action. The danger is if you do nothing, you risk losing coverage in the new year. But that's okay, because we're going to talk about what your options are. So if this is you, or it's someone you know, chances are you're confused, you're feeling stressed, and maybe even overwhelmed. After all, most people who choose a Medicare plan, they hope that it's a set it and forget it type thing. In other words, a lot of people chose a Medicare Advantage plan. They really enjoy that plan. It has worked well for them. And the last thing they want to do is start the process all over. And I understand how that feels, because it just feels like there are too many choices and not enough time. There's also the fear of paying too much, or worse, worrying about losing trusted doctors. But there are thousands of people who go through this every single year. The Medicare department makes sure to give you ample time to compare your options, and this is something that I do every single year. So when I first started this several years ago, my home state, which is Minnesota, there was 60,000 people who lost their Medicare plan, and it was very frustrating, a very discouraging time. But many of the people that I spoke to were relieved to find someone who offered simple guidance without all the jargon. In fact, many of them learned things about Medicare they didn't even know in the beginning. And the reason is because they felt like they had someone on their side, not just the insurance company. So you may be watching this video, you may be concerned about changes that are happening, and you've never worked with an agent or a broker. Maybe you're skeptical of us. I understand that. However, having said that, there are many, many good agents and brokers out there, probably right in your backyard, if you're not comfortable calling someone from YouTube. And they deal with this situation all the time. In fact, for me personally, I don't do anything else but Medicare when it comes to insurance. I might do a little life insurance or dental insurance, but the people that primarily I work with are people who are on Medicare. And so I have to go through training every year, and I keep up with all the changes. So the point is you don't have to go alone. So what's the game plan when you lose your Medicare plan? Well, it's basically 3 easy steps that you can take to protect your coverage. Number 1, you want to review all notices and deadlines that you get from your current health insurance company. So for example, let's just say that you have Acme Medicare Advantage plans. That's a made-up name from the 80s cartoons. They're going to notify you, whether it's by mail or email. It'll depend on how you had that set up. But that notice is called the annual notice of change. And what it does is it tells you how your plan is changing or if your plan is ending. It's something that you're going to want to do. A lot of people don't realize this, but less than 30% of people on Medicare review their coverage during the open enrollment period in the fall. This is a year you're not going to want to skip doing that. Once you have that notice in hand, then you can begin to compare your best options. These plans will all be released, the information for them in October, so after October 1st. And then you can initiate an enrollment before your plan ends. Now, let me just say a couple important things in this video just so you are aware of this. If you lose your Medicare Advantage plan and it goes away, you have what's called guaranteed issue rights, meaning you can get a Medicare supplement plan without going through medical underwriting. And on that notice that they send to you, it will actually say that somewhere. So you're going to want to hang on to that letter because that is the proof that you are going to bring if you choose a supplement plan to that supplement company to say, hey, I had this Acme Medicare Advantage plan. It ended. I have guaranteed issue rights now. And that letter is going to state that. So again, if you or somebody you know is worried about this, it's something that you're going to want to make them aware of. Then you can book a call with someone like me. You can book a call with someone in your area. You can send me a message on my website, which is just meetjamie.com. You do want to act because, again, there is a limited time for you to do this. And so you'll want to take action. The one thing I'll tell you is that agents and brokers are going to be inundated with people needing help. So the sooner that you can act on this, the better. So if you would like to book a call with me today or send me a message, again, you can just go to my website, which is meetjamie.com. Now, here's the good news. This is what I believe is going to happen. I know it will because I've helped other people. If you go through these steps and get the help you need, you can ensure that you have no gap in coverage, your doctors and prescriptions stay covered, and ultimately you have peace of mind knowing that it's handled. It's not going to be glamorous. It's not going to be easy, but it's something that you will have to take action on yourself because nobody else can do it for you. And that's why I'm here. And there are other agents here on YouTube. So again, if you have questions about this, or if you'd like to book a call, or you just want to leave a comment, let me know below. You can also visit my website. It's right there for you on the screen, meetjamie.com. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you have, even if you choose not to work with me as your agent. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend. I'll see you in the next one.